Hi, welcome back to my channel. Y'all know who this be. This is Queen Laura, and if you are new, welcome to my channel, bitch. Anyway, this is a video. It's hot. This video is going to be about how I found out I was pregnant. How I found out I was preggers. I was, expecting. I am. Anyway, I'm gonna be eating some quesadillas with salsa. How I found out I was pregnant. It's hot and I can't open the windows because it's gonna be so noisy. But how I found out I was pregnant was because during Feb and March. Yeah. Like towards like the endings of Feb, beginnings of March, a female pregnant dog was throwing up hella. She was throwing up a lot, more than what I was used to, because I was used to just throwing up like here and there, and I don't know why I used to throw up, but yeah, before I got pregnant, I was throwing up, so I was like, whatever. So when I got pregnant, I was just throwing up and throwing up all day, every day. So it was unusual to me. I was like, like something's wrong with me. And I'm like, and I know I am pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So I was working at the time. And when I would eat something like during lunch or like during break or whatever, I would eat, but like 5-10 minutes ago I would have to go throw it up, and I would just be running from one side of the warehouse to the other. I'll be like, I need to throw up, and everybody was like, bitch, you're pregnant, and I'm like, get the out of here with that, because I am pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to get pregnant. I don't want to have kids. I don't want a family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want kids at all. Like, my baby face shit was long gone. Like, that was long gone. So I was like, nah, I ain't pregnant. Like, I can't be pregnant. So I would always tell them, no, I'm not pregnant. I'm not going to go do a pregnancy test because I'm not pregnant. So it came to the point where I would just keep throwing up and throwing up and throwing up and throwing up and throwing up, like consistently. And I was like, okay, bitch, you need to go get a pregnancy test and get that out of the way, and it's gonna be negative. So I hit my homegirl up. I was like, you know what, bitch, if you can you go buy me a pregnancy test, and I'll pay you back, She was like, bitch, you can't fucking be pregnant. What the fuck are you talking about? She's like, nah, what the fuck? Like, are you serious? Are you dumb? And I'm like, I know, bitch, but like, can you just do me that favor? And she was like, fine. Because me and her were like, we're gonna be those tias that aren't gonna get pregnant, that aren't gonna have kids. We're gonna be those drunk tias, like those lit tias. But I let her down. So March 26th, she bought me the pregnancy test. So March 27th, I called off of work. I was like, I can't go to work. So I went with her, and we went to her house, and I was like contemplating like taking it, because I was whenever you want, get the fuck out of here. It clearly said, I'm gonna do a video. They clearly don't give a fuck. So like I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by this bitch, I went to my homegirl's house. So I was contemplating on doing the test because I was like, I don't want it to come out positive, you know what I'm saying? So for like 5-10 minutes passed by and excuse me, she was like, bitch, are you gonna go fucking take it already? I'm like, fine, let me go take this test. And I go and I take the test. This is my reaction to me taking the test. No. You know, like I would, as you can see, I could not believe it. I was shocked. I was in disbelief because I was like, what the flying avocado is this? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit went pink and dark as fuck so quick, like so quick, quicker than I could say ABC 1 2 3 bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, oh hell no. So yeah, I think it was like a Thursday, so that's how I found out, and that was my reaction. So I told the baby daddy that I was pregnant. I showed him the pregnancy test, and he did not believe me either. He was in disbelief. But yeah, that's how I found out I was pregnant. I just kept throwing up and throwing up and throwing up, and I kept having like cramps on my lower abdomen, you know, like on my lower stomach on top of like my vagina area. And I felt like period cramps, but my period, I did not even get my period at all. And there were cramps that I hadn't felt before, you know what I'm saying? Like there were like light cramps, like hey bitch, you know. And it's like, okay, period, if you're gonna come. But it never came. And it was the baby forming, I guess. I don't know what was it, but I was feeling cramps and I was like, I was mad because my period wasn't coming. I was like, but after that, I didn't go back to work. I didn't go back to work because I kept throwing up and my vomiting kept increasing. Like it got to a point where I couldn't keep shit in, I couldn't keep water, I couldn't keep juice, I couldn't keep food, I couldn't keep anything in my stomach. Like nothing was able to like stay in my stomach. So it was on the 18th of this month, which was a Sunday. That's when I went to the hospital. I was like, I need to get myself admitted to the hospital. Like cause that day I was throwing up like brown, like it was brown. So I was like, what if it's blood? And I went to Google and it said, and I was like, oh, what does it mean if I'm throwing up like brown? And it said if you're throwing up brown, that's because you have an ulcer or whatever. And since I have a stomach ulcer, and I was like, hold up, like what if my ulcer like popped or whatever the fuck that is. Like, what if something's wrong, you know? Like, I was just telling my boyfriend, like, I know something's wrong. Like, I know, like, this is not normal. Like, me throwing up brown and me not being able to keep anything down, like, it's not normal. I need to go to the hospital. He's like, they're not gonna fucking let you in the hospital because this is not an emergency, and if it's not an emergency, they're not gonna let you in. I'm like, can we just fucking go and check? And if they don't let me in, they don't let me in. Like, the fuck, what the fuck are we gonna lose? We're not gonna lose nothing, you know? I was literally getting scared. So I finally convinced them to take me to the hospital. I got to the hospital and, like, I was barely even able to breathe. Like, I went to the hospital and I was like if I had just ran 3 miles, like, what the fuck? Like, I had just ran from my house all the way to the hospital. And I went to the Long Beach Memorial, I think it is, St. Mary. I went to Long Beach in I went to St. Mary in Long Beach. And as soon as the guy, because I told the guy, because I don't know if y'all know, in St. Mary, when you go to the hospital, like, emergencies, because I went to emergency, they have, like, a little tent outside where they check you if it's an emergency or not. Like, they check your blood pressure, they check your heart rate, they check, I think that's it, and your temperature. So my heart rate was, like, I think 100 something, 200 something. They're like, he looked at the machine. He was like, oh, whoa. So he did it manually. He was like, okay, the machine is correct. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? And he was like, okay, here. They admitted me like this, bro. And I was like, I'm pregnant. I'm throwing up brown. And he looked at me like, bitch, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm dying. So I probably lasted in the waiting room, probably like 5-10 minutes. And they're like, okay, you need to go take a urine test, and we're gonna call you right now. So I went to go take the urine test, and I during all this, I was still throwing up and still throwing up and still throwing up. So they got me into the hospital, like, emergencies, and as soon as they checked me, they did blood work and all that shit. They said I had a UTI, and I was low on potassium, low on magnesium, and I was really, like, really dehydrated. So they quickly put some IV on. They put an IV on me. Like, they I think they were putting, like, during my whole stay in the hospital, I think I got, like, more than 5 bags of IV, and, like, 2 bags of potassium and 2 bags of magnesium. And I kept getting blood work done, like, every day, like, around 3-ish, 4-ish in the morning. Like, they would come and be like, okay, Miss Gomez, blood work. I'm like, it hurt, and I don't like needles, and I don't like blood. So I was like, please don't ever come again. And they would wake me up, like, at 12, at 11, at 10, at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was like, dang, when is a bitch gonna sleep? And then they would leave and be like, okay, I'm gonna let you rest because you probably didn't sleep all night. I'm like, damn right. 5-10 minutes later, Miss Gomez, how are you? Like, I'm doing fine at the moment. Like, can you please let me just go to sleep? Like, I'll call you if I need anything. Like, I'll call you if I'm feeling sick. You know what I'm saying? But they were all good. They were, like, good help. They treat me good. They did what they had to do. During that time, though, they would bring food, and it stinked like patas. It stinked like fundillo. Like, I did not like the food. It tasted like, ugh. So I wouldn't eat it. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't eat it. And then the doctor will come and be like, are you eating? Yeah, I'm eating good, perfectly. And I'll be like, can I just go home? I just want some caldo de pollo. Because I got admitted Sunday, and they're like, okay, we're gonna let you stay overnight and let you go on Monday. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So Monday comes, they're like, okay, we're gonna let you stay until Tuesday, and then overnight, and then Tuesday you could go. And I'm like, okay. And then Tuesday came, and they're like, okay, we're gonna let you overnight, we're gonna go until Wednesday. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, I was there from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 5 in the p.m. 5 in the afternoon. I skedaddled my way out of the hospital, and from there, like, I was throwing up only like the mornings, like morning sickness or whatever, because the doctor was like, bitch, you're still gonna get morning sickness, okay, because we can't take that away, like that's natural. And I was like, okay. They're like, but if you keep throwing up consistently, come to the ER again, because you know, some way and somehow when you throw up potassium, you like to throw the potassium away. And I'm like, it ain't my fault, the fuck. But it has consistently, progressively gotten better. I have thrown up like in the mornings as usual, but as you can see, I could keep food down, I could eat, I could drink Hearns. Life is good right now. You want to see my baby? Here's my baby. He's right here. I think those little dots are his eyes, but I'm not sure, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know how the hell. How do you read this? Like, how do you know where the patas and the head is? I don't know, but tomorrow is, I'm gonna be 11 weeks. So I'm gonna be 2 months and 3 weeks. I'm almost at 3 months, guys. So today I woke up and I felt nauseous, but I really didn't throw up as much. It was just more like spit, but me still feel. Oh, sometimes I forget to breathe. But I still feel like a little nauseous, but I don't throw up as much anymore in the mornings. I still drink my vitamins, well, my B6 and my Unisum, which it helps you prevent to throw up, but that shit don't help me. I'm just drinking them. I'm just drinking them. Drink them. I'm just drinking them. Because I have to, and vitamins, you know, because the baby or whatever. But I don't have prenatals. I need to get prenatals, but I need to, like, I'm going back to the doctor May 4th, and May 4th is when I find out what I'm gonna have. If it's going to be a girl, if it's going to be a boy. But I'm gonna do a gender reveal, and I want to choose one of you guys to come and join me. But you have to be from the area, because I do not have monies to fly anybody out. I'm not at that point. No, I'm not at that point yet. So you have to be from like the Compton area, or like around Compton, where you could like drive over here. But yeah, one lucky winner is going to join me in my gender reveal. Excuse me. So yeah, that's it. That's how I found out I was pregnant. They diagnosed me with hyperemesis, which is a fancy word for severely throwing up, literally. And then that's it. The neighbors are coming to talk with my mom. You know, the chismes or whatever, las señoras. But yeah. Jesus, lady. But yeah, that's how I found out I was pregnant. It was a bit rocky, a bit rough. It was a little rough or whatever. This will be my first and last baby. I was hoping I would get either twins or triplets to like knock three birds with one stone, because I am not getting pregnant again. I am not redoing this over. I'm sorry, but this baby right here, baby girl or baby boy, is going to be a one child, an only child. One child. It's going to be a only child, because I am not having another kid. I am not going through this again. I'm sorry, but I am not. Oh, and for the ones saying that they didn't know I had a boyfriend, I did. I just don't put it out there. You know what I'm saying? I've had him. I've had a boyfriend like for 8 years already. Like, he was my high school sweetheart. I met him 2012. I did not start going out with him until 2013. So yeah, we have 8 years, and not married, not engaged. I don't want to get married. I don't want to get engaged. And I don't want to get pregnant either, but hey, here we are. But yeah, that's my story. I hope you guys, you know, liked it, and yeah, you already know what's up. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of K and J. I love them. But anyway, why is this so folded? But yeah, hope you guys like my video. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you're not subscribed yet. Turn your Post Malone notifications on to not miss another video when I upload it. And I don't know when I'm going to upload another video or what's it going to be about, but I am going to keep uploading. So yeah, please turn your post notifications on, turn the bell on, and yeah, bye.